Discover a tasty, low-cost magnesium source better than supplements. Hi, gorgeous people. Welcome to this cozy corner of the internet, where we're all about keeping it real. Especially for you amazing women out there juggling dinner prep, homework battles, looming deadlines, and that ever-elusive dream of sipping a hot cup of tea without interruption. No drama, no fuss, just results you can feel good about. Today, we're diving into a topic that's close to my heart, my bones, and my nerves: magnesium. This little nutrient is a game changer, and I'm excited to share why it's such a big deal, how you can get it from real food, and some practical tips to make it work for your busy life. So, grab that tea, hot or cold, no judgment, and let's get started. Before we jump into the nitty-gritty of magnesium, let me share a little about why I'm so fired up about this topic. A few years ago, I was in the thick of it, running a business, managing a household, and trying to keep my energy up while my to-do list seemed to grow longer by the minute. I was exhausted, my sleep was a mess, and I felt like I was always one step away from a meltdown. That's when I started digging into nutrition, not just as a quick fix but as a way to truly support my body. I discovered that small, intentional changes, like prioritizing key nutrients, could make a massive difference. Magnesium was one of those discoveries, and it's been a cornerstone of my wellness routine ever since. I'm not here to sell you a magic pill, I'm here to share what I've learned through trial and error, so you can feel empowered to take charge of your health without the overwhelm. Think of this as a chat with a friend who's been there, done that, and wants to help you find what works. Let's dive into why magnesium deserves a spot in your daily routine. 1. The importance of magnesium. Magnesium is one of those unsung heroes in the world of nutrition. It's not flashy like vitamin C or trendy like collagen, but it's working behind the scenes to keep your body running smoothly. Let's break it down. Magnesium plays a critical role in over 300 biochemical reactions in your body. It's like the ultimate multitasker, supporting everything from muscle relaxation to bone health. If you've ever felt tense after a long day, magnesium is the nutrient that helps your muscles unwind, letting you release that tightness in your shoulders or that clenched jaw. It's also a best friend to your nervous system, helping to calm your brain when stress has it in overdrive. For those of us who sometimes lie awake at night, replaying the day's chaos, magnesium can be a gentle nudge toward better sleep by activating your body's rest and digest mode. Magnesium is a key player in maintaining strong bones, working alongside calcium and vitamin D to keep your skeletal system resilient. It also helps regulate blood sugar levels, which is crucial for steady energy throughout the day. No more mid-afternoon crashes that have you reaching for another coffee. And if you're someone who deals with occasional headaches or PMS symptoms, magnesium might just be your secret weapon, as studies suggest it can reduce the severity of both. The catch? Your body can't store magnesium because it's water-soluble, meaning it gets flushed out regularly. To keep your levels optimal, you need to replenish it daily, aiming for about 375 milligrams as a general guideline for adults. Unfortunately, many of us aren't getting enough through diet alone, thanks to modern farming practices that deplete soil nutrients and our reliance on processed foods. That's where smart food choices, and sometimes supplements, come in. Now, I know what you might be thinking: Doc, I've seen magnesium supplements everywhere, but they're expensive, and I'm not sure they're worth it. I hear you. I've been there, staring at a bottle of magnesium pills that cost £18 and only deliver 60% of the recommended daily value. It's frustrating to spend hard-earned money on something that barely moves the needle. That's why I'm so passionate about finding affordable, effective ways to boost your magnesium intake, starting with real food. Supplements have their place, but nothing beats the nutrient density and bioavailability of whole foods. Plus, food is more fun, crunchy, tasty, and satisfying in a way that a pill just can't match. So, let's talk about one of my favorite magnesium powerhouses: pumpkin seeds. 2. Magnesium in food. When it comes to getting magnesium from food, pumpkin seeds are the rock stars of the nutrition world. After diving into some nerdy research, yes, I'm that person who geeks out over nutrient charts, I discovered that pumpkin seeds are one of the most magnesium-rich foods you can find. Just 100 grams of these little gems packs a whopping 535 milligrams of magnesium. That's over 125% of your daily needs in one serving. Now, before you grab a measuring cup, let's be real, eating 100 grams of pumpkin seeds in one sitting is a lot. It's like trying to eat a whole bag of popcorn in one go, doable, but your jaw might stage a protest. A more realistic portion is a handful, about 30 grams, which still delivers around 160 milligrams of magnesium. That's nearly half your daily requirement from a single snack. Not too shabby, right? What I love about pumpkin seeds is their versatility. You can toss them into your morning smoothie for a nutrient boost, sprinkle them over a salad for extra crunch, or mix them into yogurt with a drizzle of honey for a quick breakfast. They're also portable, making them a perfect on-the-go snack for busy days. When you're shuttling kids to soccer practice or sneaking in a quick bite between meetings. Whether you buy them raw or roasted, pumpkin seeds are a budget-friendly way to up your magnesium game without breaking the bank. And let's talk taste for a second. These seeds have a rich, nutty flavor with a satisfying fattiness that makes them feel indulgent, even though they're packed with goodness. It's like nature's way of saying, here, have a treat that's actually good for you. But here's the million-dollar question, raw or roasted? Both have their perks, and the choice depends on your priorities. Let's explore the differences so you can decide what works best for your lifestyle. 3. Choosing between raw and roasted pumpkin seeds. The raw versus roasted debate is a big one when it comes to pumpkin seeds. And it's worth understanding the trade-offs. Raw pumpkin seeds are a powerhouse, retaining slightly more magnesium than their roasted counterparts because heat can degrade some nutrients. A 30-gram serving of raw seeds gives you about 160 milligrams of magnesium, while the same amount of roasted seeds might drop to around 140 to 150 milligrams. It's a small difference, but every bit counts if you're trying to hit that 375 milligrams daily target. Raw seeds also have a fresh, earthy flavor that's perfect if you love a natural vibe. I'm a bit lazy, so I often grab raw pumpkin seeds straight from the store, toss them into my bag, and call it a day. They're crunchy, satisfying, and ready to eat, no prep required. However, raw pumpkin seeds come with a caveat, phytic acid. This naturally occurring compound, found in many nuts and seeds, can bind to minerals like magnesium in your digestive tract, reducing how much your body absorbs. It's not a deal breaker, but it means you might not be getting the full magnesium bang for your buck. Roasting pumpkin seeds can help break down phytic acid, making the magnesium more bioavailable. Plus, roasting adds a toasty, caramelized flavor that's hard to resist. It's like the difference between a plain cracker and one that's been kissed by the oven. Same base, but one's got a little extra magic. If you're going the roasted route, keep it simple. Preheat your oven to 170 degrees Celsius, about 340 degrees Fahrenheit, spread the seeds on a baking sheet, and roast for 8 to 10 minutes. Give them a shake halfway through to ensure even cooking, and keep a close eye on them. Over-roasting can burn the seeds, destroying nutrients and leaving you with a bitter aftertaste. Nobody wants that. I learned this the hard way when I got distracted by a phone call and ended up with a tray of charred seeds. Lesson learned. If you prefer buying pre-roasted seeds, check the label. Look for dry roasted options, which means no added oils or salt. Extra oil can pile on unnecessary calories, and too much salt might leave you bloated. Keep it clean and simple, and your body will thank you. One more thing to consider, roasting also kills off any potential microbes that might be lurking on raw seeds, especially if they're not organic. While it's rare for store-bought seeds to cause issues, roasting adds an extra layer of safety. So, if you're a planner who loves a warm, nutty flavor, lightly roasted seeds might be your go-to. If you're like me and lean toward convenience, raw seeds are just fine, just chew slowly and enjoy the crunch. 4. How to eat pumpkin seeds for optimal absorption? Now that we've settled the raw versus roasted debate, let's talk about how to eat pumpkin seeds to get the most magnesium possible. Food science might sound intimidating, but it's actually pretty straightforward when it comes to absorption. Your body does best with magnesium when it's consumed in small, regular doses rather than all at once. Think of it like sipping water throughout the day instead of chugging a gallon in one go. Steady and consistent wins the race. Instead of scarfing down a big handful of seeds like popcorn, try spreading them out. Sprinkle a tablespoon over your breakfast oatmeal, add another to your lunch salad, and munch on a few as an afternoon snack. This approach keeps your magnesium levels stable and maximizes absorption. For even better digestibility, you can soak your pumpkin seeds overnight in water. Soaking further reduces phytic acid, freeing up more magnesium for your body to use. Just cover the seeds with water, let them sit for 8 to 12 hours, then drain and dry them. You can eat them as is or roast them for extra flavor. I'll be honest, I don't always have the foresight to soak my seeds. Life's busy, and sometimes I'm just happy to remember where I parked my car. But when I do plan ahead, soaking makes a noticeable difference in how my body feels, less bloating, more energy. If soaking feels like too much effort, don't sweat it. Eating seeds raw or lightly roasted is still a fantastic way to boost your magnesium. Another pro tip, pair your pumpkin seeds with foods that enhance nutrient absorption. Magnesium works well with healthy fats, which is convenient since pumpkin seeds are naturally fatty. Try mixing them into a smoothie with avocado or tossing them onto a salad with olive oil dressing. Avoid eating them with high-fiber foods like bran cereal, as too much fiber can interfere with mineral absorption. And if you're a coffee or tea lover, try not to munch on seeds right after a cup. The tannins in these drinks can bind to magnesium and reduce its bioavailability. Timing matters, but don't overthink it. The goal is to make pumpkin seeds a regular part of your routine, not a science project. 5. Creative ways to enjoy pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are incredibly versatile, and I want to share some creative ways to weave them into your meals so they never feel boring. One of my go-to recipes is a pumpkin seed pesto that's perfect for pasta, toast, or even as a dip for veggies. To make it, blend a cup of roasted pumpkin seeds with a handful of fresh basil, a clove of garlic, a splash of lemon juice, and a quarter cup of olive oil. Add a pinch of salt and blend until smooth. The result is a creamy, nutty pesto that's packed with magnesium and bursting with flavor. I love tossing it with whole grain pasta for a quick weeknight dinner. Or spreading it on a sandwich for a nutrient-packed lunch. It's a great way to sneak more seeds into your diet without feeling like you're eating the same snack every day. Another favorite is pumpkin seed granola, which is perfect for breakfast or a grab-and-go snack. Mix 2 cups of rolled oats, a half cup of raw pumpkin seeds, a quarter cup of chopped almonds, and a tablespoon of cinnamon in a large bowl. In a small saucepan, warm a quarter cup of maple syrup with 2 tablespoons of coconut oil until melted, then pour it over the dry ingredients. Stir everything together, spread it on a baking sheet, and bake at 300 degrees Fahrenheit for about 25 minutes, stirring halfway through. Let it cool completely before breaking it into clusters. This granola is crunchy, slightly sweet, and loaded with magnesium-rich seeds. I keep a batch in a mason jar and sprinkle it over yogurt or eat it by the handful when I need a quick energy boost. It's customizable, add dried cranberries, swap almonds for walnuts, or toss in some chia seeds for extra nutrition. If you're a fan of savory snacks, try making pumpkin seed trail mix. Combine a cup of roasted pumpkin seeds with a half cup of dried apricots, a quarter cup of dark chocolate chips, and a handful of pretzels. The mix of salty, sweet, and crunchy textures is addictive, and it's perfect for stashing in your bag for busy days. The dark chocolate adds a touch of indulgence while providing antioxidants. And the apricots bring a chewy sweetness that balances the seed's nuttiness. This trail mix is a crowd pleaser, whether you're sharing it with kids or keeping it all to yourself, no judgment here. These recipes are just the start. The beauty of pumpkin seeds is that they work in almost anything, from soups to baked goods. Experiment with what you love, and don't be afraid to get creative. If you come up with a killer pumpkin seed recipe, drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it and maybe even try it myself. As we come to the end of our magnesium deep dive, I hope you're feeling inspired to give pumpkin seeds a starring role in your kitchen. They're affordable, delicious, and packed with a nutrient that can make a real difference in how you feel. More than that, I hope this chat has reminded you to prioritize yourself, even in small ways. You're juggling a lot, and you deserve to feel your best, calm, energized, and ready to take on whatever life throws your way. Let's keep the conversation going. Subscribe to join our community, and don't forget to check out the apple cider vinegar product linked below. It's a great complement to your magnesium routine. Share your pumpkin seed tips, recipes, or stories in the comments. And let's inspire each other to snack smart and live well. Until next time, stay kind, stay curious, and keep chasing that hot cup of tea.